Tabs and their associated ribbons are a huge part of the user interface in Excel 2007 and later versions, so you have to get comfortable using them. When you click a tab, you see the corresponding ribbon, which contains a number of buttons for performing various tasks. This video will illustrate the tabs and ribbons in Excel 2013, but except for their appearance, not much has changed since Excel 2007. Here is where you find the ribbons. And the tabs appear right above them. Actually, the bar of buttons above these tabs is called the Quick Access Toolbar, or QAT. It is not really part of the ribbon structure, so it is discussed in a separate video. The ribbon currently showing is the Home ribbon, which has buttons for many common formatting options, as well as for other common operations, such as pasting, conditional formatting, sorting and filtering, and finding and replacing. On each ribbon, the buttons are organized in logical groups, such as font, alignment, number, styles, and so on. Microsoft did this in 2007 after extensive usability studies to make the various functionality easier to find. Be aware that if you reduce the size of the Excel window, the buttons in a ribbon shrink, but they are still visible. Here is the Insert ribbon. It can be used to insert pivot tables, pictures, clip art, various types of charts, and other objects. Here is the Page Layout ribbon. It can be used, especially this group in here, for a variety of print settings. Here is the Formulas ribbon. It can be used for inserting Excel functions or getting help on them, and it can be used for working with named ranges, formula auditing, and setting calculation options. Here is the Data ribbon. It can be used for importing data from various external data sources, for sorting and filtering, for setting up data validation rules, and for other operations involving data sets. Note that it contains the button for running the Solver Optimization add-in, at least if you have it added in. Here is the Review ribbon. This is particularly useful for collaborating with other people. Here is the View ribbon. It can be used to modify the view you see on the screen in a number of ways. Here is the Developer ribbon. It might not appear on your PC, but another video in this tutorial explains how you can make it visible. It is used primarily to work with macros. Other context-sensitive ribbons not shown here are available when certain objects are selected. For example, if you select a chart, 3 Chart Tools tabs, each with its own ribbon, become visible. Similarly, when you select an Excel table, a Table Tools Design tab becomes visible. Or when you select a pivot table, 2 Pivot Table Tool tabs, each with its own ribbon, become visible. When you select a cell outside any of these objects, these special tabs disappear. If you like keyboard shortcuts, you will find plenty that correspond to the ribbons. If you press the Alt key, you see a shortcut key next to each tab and even next to each button on your Quick Access Toolbar at the top. If you then press one of the keys, such as M for Formulas, you see the Formulas ribbon with shortcut keys for each of its buttons. Then you can press any of these keys, such as N for Name Manager, as an alternative to clicking the button. To make these shortcut keys disappear, just press Alt again or select a cell on the worksheet. In summary, you have to get used to this user interface if you are going to work with Excel 2007 or later. It's actually very nice once you get used to it.